Hey everybody, Miranda Sullivan here. So I wanted to talk about manifesting, and we attract who it is that we are. So just some things that got me thinking in the last few days, the last month, about this whole paradigm of how that works. So one of the reasons why I got involved in this work that I do with rewiring the subconscious mind is because I've been intentionally manifesting for 25 years. But when I would pray and manifest for a boyfriend to come in, he would treat me a lot like the old boyfriends would treat me. And I'd get mad and I'd get frustrated and going, what the hell's going on, God? But what had happened was I hadn't changed within. Had not changed within. So several things happened in my life, and I decided I'm going to change and do whatever it is I need to do. And I got into this work. So now I have guys that come up and say wonderful things to me and treat me well. And it's because I went in and healed and shifted and changed what had happened in the past. And now I know that I deserve better. And of course, if somebody shows up, which doesn't really happen, that treats me a way that I don't want to be treated, then they move on. So anyhow, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So we attract what it is that we want because it's what we're focused on when we think about it and feel about it. But say you manifest something and then you get into it and it's not what it is that you actually thought you were getting into or what it is that you originally wanted. It's because you've attracted what it is of who you are. So as Neville says, everyone around us is us kind of blown up. I know I typed a little story about that. It's like, you know, when I ended up manifesting my husband, he drove me freaking nuts because everything that he did, the way he spent money, the way that he drank, the way that he wasn't close to me, all kinds of stuff. So I divorced him. That didn't change much of anything. It helped me learn some lessons of more about what it is that I wanted, right? I wanted a good guy who was clean, you know? But then you got to work on you. If you got to become who it is that you want. That's the whole thing. You got to become who it is that you want. So everything around us, like, this is another thing. So like a few weeks ago, I was out and about and this lady ended up treating me kind of nasty. And I was like, gosh, what is that about? I was just trying to ask her a question. And I was hoping to get some help at this store. And it wasn't a very pleasant situation. And I just, but I said something to the store manager and then I moved on. But I went in and I checked on me because I had another woman not treat me so nicely. So I worked on those experiences, but I found some other memories inside that I hadn't completely cleaned up where somebody else had treated me wrong. I don't want to say wrong because the person was right with where they were at. I was in a stress place. They were in a stress place. See how that works? I was in a stress place. She was in a stress place. She didn't treat me the way that I thought she should. I didn't treat myself the way that I thought I should. So it's all about changing from within so then you get to see it on the outside. Now here's another example on the other end. So me spending this 6 years working on myself, working on other people. Yesterday I decided, the last couple of days, I just went, see there's something, I took action. I'm like, I want something different in my life. I was like, I'm going to go out and see some of the areas near me. If that's what I want to do, if I want to get out more, I'm going to get out there and do what it is that I want to do if I had somebody else in my life, right? So I got out there and went and saw some places that I've never seen before here in Tennessee. One was 15 minutes away. One was a half an hour away. No big deal, right? So wonderful experience. Met this woman, ended up talking to her, ended up hanging out with her dog Blue. And she was in a different place than I was. Yes, absolutely. But it didn't bother me at all because I'm not there anymore. I'm not where she's at. But I could have compassion because I understand where she's at. And I was able to share stories about my life and who it is and what I'm about. And as I talked to her, she just opened up and there was a healing going on. She was shifting and changing just by listening to me be in a different space that she's not in yet. Because when you get that energy of who it is you want to be, then people want to rise up to you. Just like that little thing that I shared with Kathleen. And I'm going to try and figure out how to put that somewhere. I know I already put it in the group. But if you need to reach out and you want to see it, I'm happy to DM it to you or whatever. Just reach out. But it was really a beautiful saying about, we meet people, we feel it's divinely guided. But her saying, if I wouldn't have become who I am today, she wouldn't have wanted to reach to new places of her. Because we are becoming who it is that we want to be. We help others want to move forward in their own lives and heal and change and shift and move up into a different direction. And that is freaking beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful. So I hope this has helped. If you got any questions, if you got any comments, let me know and we'll talk to you later. Love y'all. Bye.